guys, we're on the Speedway and we're about to go. Bri, guess what? There's Bri. He's in car number 4. I'm in car number 9. We're about to do this.
Welcome into another Sunday night at here at How We Cruise. If it's your first Sunday night joining us, hello, welcome. I'm Brian, this is Julie, and we try to have some more fun stuff planned for you tonight. But I gotta tell you,
Hey guys,
we're tired.
Oh my gosh. Oh, we got 3 kids. We got 5 different sports. We have a million other different things going on, but I gotta tell you,
it looks like our internet connection might be tired too. So
that's okay.
Apologies if we're lagging a little bit. We just rebooted everything, so hopefully it should be all good to go. Kevin says it's his first Sunday night on the new computer, so does that count?
Hey,
yes,
cool.
Kevin, we'll count anything. We like winning. We're always going to make it work. So
our little Bride's been begging for a new computer. So
yes, he has. He has, and I don't think my haircut's even. Is my haircut even? I think it's off a little bit. You get on the camera, you start looking at things, and then you get the big screen, and you go, "Ooh, I'm in 4K, and that doesn't look as good as my eyes without glasses on."
You can tell it's fall because I'm so it's just like I'm like itchy, like allergies and hay and pumpkins and football and oh my goodness, but. Hey guys, who do we have in the chat?
Shayna says, looks like the reverse of us. Mark is in short sleeves and I'm all bundled up. Well, I tell you what, today started at about 40 something degrees heading down to drop Katie at gymnastics.
Yeah.
By the time we got the boys to football, it was in the upper 50s. And by the time Kevin's game started, I had to run back to the truck and change into shorts.
It was almost 80 degrees, which is crazy because we were talking about last year. It was almost about this time that we were on Anthem of the Seas.
Ooh, that was a good segue.
Thank you. We were on Anthem of the Seas, leaving out of New York. It was November 5th. And it was 80 degrees. People were swimming. It was super hot. And we had beautiful weather. And we were comparing today's weather to that. But today was really hot if you were in the sun. But I got so hot in the sun that I moved back into the shade. And once I was in the shade, I had to put my sweatshirt back on. Yeah. It was hot. So
I mean, today's show is a little bit about the weather. We want to talk about the weather a little bit. We're still praying for everybody that was affected by the hurricane down in North Carolina. We know plenty of people deployed down there helping out, trying with the recovery efforts and all that. Our prayers with them, our prayers with everyone who lives down there. But the next one's on the way already, and it looks like Hurricane Milton is on its way towards Florida, and we've already heard some stuff out of the north. There was a big question of, is the MSC Meraviglia going to make it to the Bahamas? They might reroute. Mark Walker, our cruise director for our Freedom Cruise, has said that Freedom of the Seas is safe right now. They are heading in a good direction. But I want to know in the chat, have you ever had a weather-related delay, missed port, changed port, thing like that? Because one of the things we wanted to talk about tonight is, stuff happens.
All the time.
It happens.
And it's in your contract. When you book a cruise, I mean, you don't have to go to the same ports that they say that you're going to go to. You could miss every one of them. I mean, well, I think they have to hit certain things,
right,
but
well,
whatever.
There are some rules.
But there are some rules, but things happen. You get rerouted, you go all different places,
so I mean, we've had it happen to us before. We've missed ports before. If you were on the flat tire cruise with us last year, that one wasn't a weather related.
I love that name.
That wasn't a weather related change of course. That was just because Azapods didn't work. We didn't have enough propulsion to get us down to where we needed to be. But
iconic.
Yes. So as you saw, the same thing happened with Icon last week, but they fortunately went out on time yesterday. So let's see. Mary Ellen says Virgin is not going to Bimini, going to Cozumel instead. They left Miami today.
Right.
One of the things that we always say is, once you're on that ship, they want to get into port. They're going to take you wherever they can as long as it's safe. And this goes to talking about too, not just the weather related, but also our next group cruise that leaves in 28 days. Oops, I'm a little crooked right there. 28 days. Shana said it before. 28 days until the Freedom of the Seas group cruise, which if you want to jump in with us last minute, we'll make it happen. There's ways to do it. The prices actually are not terrible, surprisingly, because we've been saying for months there's no such thing as a last minute deal anymore. And now our November group cruise might just be that last minute deal that we've been saying doesn't exist anymore.
I know. So, it really is.
Give us a shout if you want to join us on that one. Kevin says, I had a friend sail through Hurricane Hugo. It was his wife's first and last cruise.
I mean, you never want that to be your initiation there.
So I very, very strong memories of my first cruise on the Disney Wonder back in 2003. And we went through one hell of a storm. I mean, I don't believe it was a hurricane.
I wasn't with a
storm or anything like that. But let me tell you, that thing, I mean,
it was a good one.
I was standing there was sliding doors. I'm trying to remember the ship. And I was looking out on the pool deck and I was just watching stuff slide back and forth, and they closed the upper decks. And
there's
they
some
don't
crazy
want
videos out there. Yeah.
Let's see.
Even just this past, and it wasn't even that bad, but from the recent storms that we've been having, I was just on Symphony last week, and I still feel a little bit sea leggish. I still feel like if I walk down the hallway or I walk down whatever, I still feel a little off balance. I mean, we were swaying, so it doesn't even have to be. You could have a really major, crazy weather, or you could have not that much, but still be rocking, and you get the effects of it.
Well, so like we said, there are lots of reasons to miss ports. Lance is saying that Utopia was delayed by 5 hours due to Helene. Kathy Curry said that during COVID they missed and due to increased cases. So again, we talked about Labadee last week with the unrest. We talked about COVID. We talked about the weather. So one of the things that we recommend when you're booking your cruise is make sure you like the ship.
Yes.
Because there's a ton of stuff to do. There is no way you will be bored.
Mm-hmm.
And if you go hungry, it's your own fault. We've said that.
On any ship.
On any ship.
But yeah, always like your ship because you never know. You never know.
So, Daniel says, hi, we're at the bar watching the Dodger game. We'll rewatch. Daniel, I hope it goes better than the Mets-Phillies game because that thing.
I mean, it got exciting there in the 9th inning, but then
it
went sour Mets. For us.
That's my Mets. You know, it's kind of like one of the best things about being a Mets fan is you never miss hockey season. And you know, here we are right at the precipice of that.
We're a cruise channel, not a sports channel.
I got my Rangers are coming in with a bunch of injuries, but trying to stick, hopefully get a couple more baseball games in before. Maybe we'll be watching, the Mets in the World Series on Freedom of the Seas. I don't. Yeah, anyway. Richard, it was a great game. Unfortunately, not the way I wanted it to end, but it was a great game. So, but anyway. I digress. We have 28 days until the group cruise, and there are a ton of things to do on the ship that we're going on, but we don't want to talk just specifically about that ship, but we've had a lot of questions from some of the members of our group that have never been on Freedom of the Seas before about what are we going to do on the ship. And Kevin says, Kevin, it could be worse. You could be a White Sox fan. Do they still have fans? I didn't know that was a thing. Like, is that a thing? Are they still playing baseball, or are they set a record for the most number of losses in a season, like in a record amount? It's a thing. Scott says he had a whole itinerary changed due to a hurricane. So exactly what we're talking about tonight, and we want to know. So when you're on a ship, tell us in the chat. We're going to start talking about some things here, but we want to know what are some things that you do on a ship.
Like, what are your favorite things? What are your favorite ship things to do? Mm-hmm. And so we have a whole list of things. But I mean, like, what's your favorite ship thing to do?
I mean,
this is a hard question because there's so many.
Well, and that's.
I mean, I have a top 5.
Oh, you're gonna do a top 5.
Well, for me personally. And I don't just want to rattle off the 5. I just want to say,
I don't know
what's
if
your
I
top?
can rank them.
I know.
I don't know, because there are things that I like on different ships for different reasons. But I do have some things that are pretty standard across the board. Like, for example, I'm a big fan of, like, sitting in some kind of a lounge with some live music.
We love that.
Whether it be
love live music,
the Royal Caribbean pubs.
And I can't get you to do that at home for anything.
No, I don't want to do it at home.
Ever. No, never. He will not go listen to live music with me forever. Anything. Unless we're on a ship.
Ship happens. Kathy says massage and trivia. Now,
yes.
I have never experienced trivia during a massage. So what is that like? Are they asking you questions about, like, what muscle groups you're hitting, or?
I live with this people every day.
So not at the same time. So, like, separate, like 2 things.
Anyway, we're not big trivia people.
No, and we should be.
We should be, because you're really, 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 really good at trivia. I'm not so good at trivia, but I like it.
I have,
and we don't do trivia because
useless knowledge in here.
We gravitate towards.
Don't ask me what I'm supposed to be doing at work. Don't ask me where the kids are supposed to be, but ask me, like, what the 7th placeholder in pi is, and I could probably.
But we gravitate towards some other things. Like, we gravitate towards, like, the pool. We gravitate towards outside activities on the deck. Like, we like.
But Julie, if you're in the middle of a hurricane, how are you going to go on the pool deck?
Well, then I wouldn't be on the pool deck. Obviously, clearly, I'd be grabbing the little bag on the handrail that says.
You didn't answer the question.
Oh, no, Brian. They sail around it.
Oh, okay.
when possible. No, but no, you're right. So most times they really do. They do their very best to save any kind of storm or anything. But if you can't avoid a storm, or you do have some inclement weather, which does happen from time to time, but really it's so short-lived, so short-lived. Yeah, there's so much to do around the ship. So what do we do if it starts? We actually, like, my favorite thing to do on a ship in the rain, as long as there's no like lightning and they like don't let you, is I love to sit in the hot tub in the rain. Love it.
Oh, we've done that before. I mean, if you go back and watch our boarding
Or the pool.
boarding
Hot tub or the pool.
Oasis,
But I love the hot tub in the rain.
our boarding Oasis video for the Group Cruise 2.0 out in New York.
Oh yeah.
It was raining. I mean, poor Tracy got a whole bucket of water dumped on her with that.
The canopy was over her, and it like got knocked
Tracy.
over. The wind hit her just
Poor
just
Tracy.
right, and like all of a sudden she got dumped water on.
Kevin says he'll bring kites for the hurricane party.
Hey, can we tie a key?
Kev, I'll tell you what. I'm just saying. There's time for you to change your mind. It's in the unit. Just putting it out. You could. And I'll buy the kites. Let's see. Kevin also says I like the hot tub in the snow.
Ooh, yes, for sure. But I haven't been. Well, we haven't done Alaska yet, but or any of the other like colder cruises. So, I mean, hot tub would be great in the snow, but haven't experienced that on a cruise ship yet.
Lance has got a good one. He says we look for ducks.
Oh, that's a good one.
So. We have in the family, we have a professional duck hunter in the family.
We do?
Oh yeah, Caitlin. This kid can see a duck.
Oh yeah, she's really good at it. Do you
really
know how crazy it's getting though? This past cruise that I went on, like literally everybody is like you can see they're scouring, and you know they're looking for ducks. Like they're just like hardcore. I mean, they're beyond my level. That's
my favorite one was sitting in the boardwalk. What was that? Harmony?
Yeah. And we were sitting at
Johnny Rockets.
Johnny Rockets, yep.
And literally, I mean, I have the glasses now because I can hardly see the screen about yay far from my face. And our little Katie sees all the way across the boardwalk on top of Sabor.
Yeah,
there was like
if you're familiar with like
little tiny one,
an Oasis class ship, we were sitting on one side of we were sitting at Johnny Rockets, and she looks across the deck all the way over, and it was sitting like on the top level of like a ledge above Sabor. I have no idea how she saw that, and she did. She looked up. She's like, oh, a duck, and she bolted, and we're like, how'd she see that? Anyway, I like that. I'm seeing the comments. Oh. You know what? Like, how often can you take a nap at home? I mean,
I was going to say, so along with a nap, Shana suggests reading if solo or time with the group, trying to fit workouts into. So Shana, you're just making me feel all sorts of bad here because I'm not going to work out.
When was the last time you read a book?
Honestly, the last time I read a book, I know when the last time I read a book was.
Okay.
The last time I read a book was, don't judge me. The last time I read a book was 2010.
You know it's 2024, right?
Mm-hmm. We flew from Newark to Honolulu the day after our wedding. And it was a very long flight. And I read half of my book on the way out.
And I took a nap.
And half of my book on the way back.
I love to read. Like I love the like the solarium area or the adult areas, or like those quiet kind of like nooky, like windowy areas on some of the different ships. Like I love to like nestle up in those areas and get a good read in or a good book, or even just scroll through my phone. And because we usually get the Wi-Fi. Mm-hmm. I mean, obviously, clearly we get Wi-Fi.
So that's considered work. Scrolling.
Sometimes. I mean, sure, yes.
You're banging the camera around here.
Let's see.
So Kevin also says he looks for the quiet nooks.
So, you guys, I have hiding spots on like every ship that I've been on. whether we're with our family or with like when I do like some of my other cruises, like it's so funny. We were just talking about this with other people the other day. Like I have these like little spaces where like I just like to just go sit and just take a couple minutes for myself, without the kids, without you, without like anybody else. And I have these little quiet nooks. Do you guys have quiet nooks on your cruise ships? Like for like experienced cruisers that are in the chat. Like, do you guys know where you want to go when you want like that quiet spot?
So now it's
because I don't think you do.
I don't. Well, I don't see. Listen, that's not what this is about for me. I don't do the quiet sit down thing. So listen.
Okay.
I'm all about return on investment.
You say that all the time.
All
the time. He says that all the time.
We pay a lot of money for our vacations, and I am not going to waste a minute. I can sleep when I get home.
Well, while I agree with you, sometimes the return on investment is the relaxation of being on the cruise. Yeah. Relaxation.
I don't know what that word is. Stop.
I know you
Julie's
don't.
making up words now. Let's see.
Anyway, Chris. Hey, wait. Oh, you're home. How was it?
How were the hot tubs on Symphonies?
I hope you guys had a great time. Did you see any of my people? I'm gonna be back in a couple days. I can't wait.
Anthony is here. Hello, how are you?
Hello. Sorry guys, I'm not typing.
Shana says I always carry an extra pair of readers if you're calling that yours. So Shana, here's the hard part. These unfortunately are not readers.
These are.
Julie can't see up close to her face, and I can't see anything more than.
And I regularly do this.
5 to 10 feet away from my face.
And then my sunglasses are on top of this. I'm not kidding you.
It's getting bad. It really is. Julie's going to get to the point of having 17 glasses.
I do. I regularly have 2 to 3 pair of glasses like on my head.
Tony has joined us. Hey, Tony, how are you? Matt is going to be hanging out with Katie on the next ship because Matt said he's going to be double fisting ice cream cones and people watching. So, Matt, I'm going to give you a little challenge. Give you a little challenge, and maybe Kinsley can participate in this. Okay. Katie's record for ice cream cones in a week is over 100.
I mean,
over 100. So now this will be a 6-day cruise, the next one, instead of a 7. So maybe we can prorate it or something like that. But she's got a challenge there for you. So
I mean, they're small.
They are. They're little.
They're small. But regularly, double fists ice cream cones, and we'll go back and then back again and back again.
And if she can do it with ice cream, I can do it with.
I don't allow that at home, but when we're on a ship, don't judge, please.
Shana said, "Oh no, listen, they're here."
I guess. Don't judge.
These are our people. And we love you all for that.
I know,
I clicked on something and then it went away. Shana says on the vloggers they did a wine tasting and a whiskey tasting on the Mist Port Day. So that probably would have been a better idea than what we did on the Mist Port Day, because I still don't think there's enough soap in the world to fix what we did on that port.
What we did?
We're married.
We were coop soup in it. I mean, it was a lot of fun. There were so many people in the hot tub.
We're all friends. I mean, it was fine. It was totally fine. Kathy says that being a solo traveler most of the time, my quiet spot is my cabin and balcony. So, when you talk about some of these ships, a lot of people, we get calls from all sorts of different, everybody's got a different, how you cruise, right? We're called How We Cruise because we cruise how we cruise. And especially you'll see if you've never been on any of our group cruises with us, or even if you have, we kind of cruise our way. And if that works out for you, we'd love for you to hang out with us. If it doesn't work out.
I say this almost every week. Yeah. Like, we've learned the more we cruise together, with groups, with other people, individually, solo, volunteering, like the more types of cruises that we go on, we realize how many people really do cruise differently. And I've come home, I've said this before on other live streams that we've done and other chats that we've done. I have come home and said to you, we are missing the boat. See what I did there? Sometimes on the things that we miss out on, because when I cruise with different people or different ways, or when we cruise with different people in different ways, we realize that there's some things that like we just wouldn't have thought of doing that are so fun. There's parades, and we don't normally gravitate to trivia, but that's so fun. There's different parties.
Maybe we do trivia this cruise. Maybe we do.
Sure, yeah. Definitely. You know what else? So we've done our own scavenger hunts, but we've never participated in the ship scavenger hunt. Actually, no, that's not true. I think there was one. There was one that we did.
But it was royal and the prizes were not good.
You were not happy with the highlighter. Brian was a little disappointed with the highlighter he got. You wanted a ship on a stick.
I wanted like a medal or a prize.
A ship on a stick.
Drink package.
We had a ship on a stick. But yeah.
Now, so we did. All right. So we did. Now, I do have one picture that I can share. Where did it go?
I need to be able to see.
Oh, I didn't share this one here. So now we do. But the point I was saying, so I do want to finish on Kathy's.
And thank you, Shayna. Yes, indulgence.
One of the greatest things to do.
It's okay.
We like to book a balcony cabin, and one of the cool things that we enjoy really doing is just sitting on that balcony and watching the ocean. And there's been times, especially after we put the kids in bed, that Julie and I will just sit out on that balcony, and that's like, quiet time to sit out there and just watch the ocean, listen to the ocean. So yeah, I totally agree with that. It's a great spot to be. Jason has joined us from Kentucky. Hello, how are you? Good to see you, sir.
Hey.
And we'll be seeing you in a couple of months again, so looking forward to that. Tony says, my quiet spot is Boleros during the day. Tony, see, I saw you more as a Boleros at night kind of guy. Like that, I pictured like the kind of, I don't know. This was all right. Listen, this is dancing for me.
I want to sit like 2 doors. Yeah, right. Yesterday was her birthday.
Yes.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
In heaven. No, I want to sit outside in the promenade, a couple seats down from Boleros at night, because I love the music, but it's so loud in there. It's so loud, but it's really entertaining. So that's my own personal schooner bar, though.
So yes, we love schooner bar. But so what I was going to mention is one of our. So we were talking about
myself, so I don't forget.
We were talking about the ship on a stick, and we were talking about winning stuff. So if you want to participate in some of this stuff on the ship, now, who loves a good prize? Everybody. Yep.
I mean,
what it is, we're talking about stuff to do on a ship.
You missed a lot.
Well,
we gave away a free cruise.
Well, the best part is I just want to make sure everybody got Jamie's address written down so you guys could send them a whole bunch of ducks. But one of the things that we did on one of our last cruises, we participated in some of the game shows.
I love the game shows. We love the game shows.
So our ship on a stick.
And we haven't been on Family Feud yet, and we're getting on Family Feud. Stay tuned. Wait till we're on Family Feud. That's going to be fun.
One of my favorite ones.
Oh boy! Oh, look at you! You're sharing screens and everything now.
One of my favorite ones is right here. This was on the Carnival celebration. I was selected to play Deal or No Deal. And Julie loves this because she's like, you always say on TV that you would have taken the deal. I had a plan.
Time out.
I had a plan.
Time out. You can let me preface this, okay? So we watch Deal or No Deal at home, once in a while, not all the time, whatever, when it's on. And Brian's like, always like, oh my God, take the deal. Take the deal. Mm-hmm. I can't believe it.
Because it's real money.
You get picked. This was real money?
The top prize was $1,000.
You don't want $1,000. You're
it
right.
was one of the first numbers out.
Let's snub the $1,000.
It was one of the first numbers.
Whatever. So anyway, he gets up there. He gets picked. You go up there, and I'm sitting in the audience, and I filmed it, and I was taking pictures of you, and it was awesome, and it looked like you had a lot of fun. But as you're up there, I'm going, take the deal. Take the deal. Brian, take the deal. Like, Brian, take the deal. And you're like, psha! He went down to the last suitcase, guys. Guess how much money he won? Take a look at the picture. It's the highlighted one.
So I got to tell you, I had a plan with that. Once I saw that the top amounts were out, I was like, you know what? We're just going to have fun with this thing. And
Yeah.
I was calling out, I had people calling out cases from all 3 decks, and it was my shining moment.
You did
I was having a blast.
You did a great job because
the kids were having a blast. It was so much fun. I had everybody on 3 decks of that Carnival cruise ship.
Yeah, you did.
I felt like I was my own personal cruise director for a minute.
For a minute, right?
I was having fun.
You did a great job at engaging the audience, and he just was asking everybody, and you really did. You engaged the audience, and you had a lot of fun with it. So that was a lot of fun. But anyway, and then you also did the
what's age got to do with
what's age got to do with it, which is like where you and Brian had to go against each other. Little Bri, who was like a
match game.
He was 11 or 12 at the time. And you guys had to like pick like what your answers would be. Like, what's Brian's favorite food? And what does Dad yell at me most for? Like, and they had to write each other's answers down and be able to like whatever. And you guys won that. That one you did win. That's our ship on a stick.
I thought that was like a consolation ship on a stick.
Well,
I don't feel like we did as well.
It might have been, but I don't know. We got the ship somehow. So
Shayna says, I like to win, but I'm okay not getting a prize.
Yeah. It's just fun to play.
I think about that, you know, like I don't know, it's probably just a meme now, but that old interview with the Jets head coach from a bunch of years ago, you play to win the game. So
Lance, Brian won't let me go anywhere near the jewelry store.
That's what I was going to jump back to. So one of the things you can do is you can participate in the trivia, you can participate in the games, get involved in the stuff that the ship does. Now, one of the biggest questions.
On a cruise without him.
One of the biggest questions we got from one of our new cruiser friends that's going to be joining us on our group cruise is they asked a lot of questions about the shopping. And one of the cool things that you can do on just about every ship that I've ever been on is once you're out to sea, there's a lot of duty-free shopping. There is the Effie store on the Royal Caribbean ships. There's stores where you can buy handbags. If you're looking to buy alcohol or cigarettes, if you're a smoker or anything like that, there's always deals to purchase these types of things because you're not in the United States. Yeah. So there's opportunities for shopping for things like that. What are you looking for?
My notes. Oh, here, I got them. Sorry.
But when it comes to shopping, one of the things that you're always going to look for is what's the gold thing, the inch or something. They do it by the length or something, right? What's the
gold by an inch or whatever.
Yeah. So you can go into the jewelry store, and they're usually having a sale. And sometimes they'll do a free bracelet if you buy the charms.
Sea Days have amazing little fun things to go shopping for and stuff. So shopping is amazing.
Watches. There's usually a good opportunity to get deals on watches. I think Julie's going to be looking for some Royal Caribbean bling in the near future. I have
my eyes on a couple of pieces.
That doesn't surprise me. Doesn't at all. So yes, lots of shopping that can be done. So even if you miss your ports, even if the hurricane diverts you, there is still plenty of money to be spent on your ship. Don't forget to stop in your Royal store, your Carnival store. And make sure
Norwegian store, Celebrity store, Princess store.
They're more than happy.
Han American store, MSC store.
Do we have any logo stuff? No, we don't really have any logo stuff to give away tonight.
Well, I do, but it's not organized, so you can't pull that out like at the very last second on me. I gotta be prepared at least a little bit.
Oh. Let's see. Oh, so Jason says so he's keeping track of the July cruise. So what Jason's talking about. 279 days until the Greek cruise. We've been watching. So in case you're not sure what Jason's talking about, he's talking about this. If you haven't booked it yet, you need to reach out to either us or Jamie and Sharon. It doesn't matter who you reach out to.
Sharon
just
is safe.
come with yes, come out with us.
You can reach out to Jamie, but he's gonna just push you off the Sharon.
He'll probably just give you a bottle of Buffalo Trace and head you down to the casino. But we'll be doing some of that on the Carnival Sunrise, July 12th through the 17th of 2025. We picked an affordable ship for a summertime sailing. So if you're so inclined,
the closer we get to that, the more excited I get.
Oh, it's gonna be so much fun. I mean, it's been a while since we've been on just like
I don't know. And Jamie and Sharon, you guys,
fun ship.
They're in the chat. But guys, I don't know how you feel about your picture there, but the more I look at this picture of me and Brian, I feel like that was eons ago and we looked so young. What happened to us?
We might need to change the pictures out.
Oh my God.
Maybe we need to rebrand this.
How did we get so old?
All right. Jamie and Sharon, we're going to chat.
I mean, and it was only like a year ago that that picture was taken. So
we're going to rebrand a little.
I think that we've aged a little bit in that past year and a half.
Let's get rid of that before we scare someone. But we'll see you on 279 days.
It's going to be a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Perfect cruise.
Let's see. What else? Tony says, winner, you can't buy a chicken dinner. Thank God. So what they did actually with that Deal or No Deal was along with my winnings, they gave me a coupon for to head to the buffet for free. So that was really nice of them. I appreciated that. Big question: how many drinks in was Brian when he took the stage? Actually, not that many.
I don't think that night. No.
That was the Carnival celebration.
We did have a little fun tonight, though. Kind of going through some of our videos and picking apart which ones we were.
Oh, you want to have a fun time? Go back and watch some. Go back and watch some season 1, How We Cruise.
Oh no! Please don't.
Well, I'll tell you what, if you go back and watch any season 1 How We Cruise first year, and then you're still here next Sunday, you truly are our friends, and we love you very, very, very much.
It's just like the content's. I mean, not that like the content stunk, the editing stunk, it all stinks.
It was bad. Let's see here. We're way behind in the comments here. We're gonna try and get caught up a little bit here. So actually, maybe we are caught up.
Hey, why'd you skip over the comment that says Julie looks younger?
Because I didn't see it. Where is it here? Oh, well, Julie looks younger every day, but Brian is. It is what it is. Yes. See, this is one of those things where I talk about where I got to read the comment before I put it up. So this is like, so if you saw our show, was that last week where I was reading a comment and Julie starts talking about something. So I can't multitask well. So I'm reading the comment and Julie's talking and I interrupt her.
Oh, I posted a link of that on our community page because I was like, I went back and watched that and I was like, are you kidding me? Like I'm literally talking and in the middle of my sentence, you interrupt me with, hey, guess what? With the exact same comment, whatever. Anyway.
Together We Travels here. Bone Tired Travelers have joined us. Welcome in, guys. Thanks to see you. Happy Sunday night.
Let's recap on some of the things that you could do. So, guys, our point tonight.
So, for those of you who are just joining us, here's what you missed. Go ahead.
Our point tonight is your itinerary can change. Your ports can change. You can miss a port. You shouldn't pick. I shouldn't. I'm not telling you should or shouldn't do. But like, you can pick a cruise for an itinerary, but know that it can always get changed. You can pick a cruise for a ship, but even that ship can get changed out. But
I've never seen a ship changed in mid-sailing. Actually, no, that's not true. It has happened. They've had never. All right, let's move on. Go ahead.
Anyway, I don't even know where you're going with that. But anyway.
Well, it's like a ship had a mechanical problem and then to offload passengers onto another ship. We've heard that happen.
I have not heard that happen, but I'm sure it maybe has. But anyway, we digress. Okay. Let's talk about, so when you get on a ship, just know that if you're stuck on the ship, right? And when I say stuck on the ship, are you really ever stuck on a ship? You have food, you have drink, you have entertainment, you have activities, and that's what we're talking about. what can you do on the ship if you don't get off the ship? So you have shows, plenty of entertainment, amazing shows on any line that you go on. You're gonna get shows.
I was pretty sure that's what happened on the Titanic.
You're gonna have shows. You're gonna have live music. We love live music. We love we love the piano bars, dueling pianos, schooner bars, piano bars. We love that all. We love the guitarists. We love all of that. You have trivia, right? Trivia. You have bingo. We love.
We didn't even talk about bingo.
I know we didn't talk about it yet. I love bingo, and like bingo, like if people
plays bingo?
at home,
raise your hand.
People joke about it. It's like, oh yeah, bingo, whatever. Bingo is so much fun, guys. It's so much fun.
Who loves bingo on a cruise ship? Who plays bingo?
Okay, I got recently. I don't normally get involved. I know my arm is on your chair, and you're gonna get mad at me. I don't normally get involved in these online debates and topics and these complaints. But somebody posted not long ago about bingo, and I'm going to share it with you guys. There was bingo being hosted by the Kids Club.
Oh, I saw this one.
It was labeled as family bingo, right? Come enjoy family bingo. The event took place in the Kids Club. Mm-hmm. So it wasn't in the theater. It wasn't in the bar. It was in the Kids Club and labeled as family bingo. And I guess a number of...
hold on. While you're telling the story, I want to take a vote. Okay. Family bingo, and you see it on your daily planner as that it's going to be happening in the Kids Club. Mm-hmm. Do you attend if you don't have kids? Go ahead. Okay. Start answering. Julie, you tell your story.
So now I'll tell the story. So I guess what the complaint was that this family had gone, and there was a number of older couples or solos that showed up. And when they got there, they were told, you're welcome to stay, but we just want to let you know this isn't a monetary prize. This is very kind of geared towards the kids, and just so you know, and whatever. And some of them left, and some of them stayed. From what I gathered from reading the thread was that some of them stayed and ended up winning the first couple rounds of bingo. And so I guess some of the parents and some of the kids were getting upset because here are these, adults without kids coming to family bingo and bingo, winning bingo. And they were like, well, maybe it's just me. But, they were a little upset that they were coming in and kind of pulling the rug out from under the kids. So I weighed in. I never do this. But I weighed in. And my comment was, you're welcome as an adult. I think that anybody would be welcome to family bingo, because the argument of the other side was, my husband is my family, right? People that I'm with, whoever I'm with, my friend, even whatever, we're traveling. We want to go to family bingo. This is a family friendly event. Anybody should be able to go. My argument was, absolutely, totally. You know what? Come on in. But let's read the context of what this event is. It's held in the Kids Club with kids. There's no big monetary prizes. They're giving out their highlighters, or they're giving out their, their stickers. Or their fake tattoos. This was just it was just a
what
family.
What if it was real tattoos?
That would only happen on Virgin, and considering kids aren't allowed on Virgin, that probably wouldn't be an issue. No. So my argument was let's read the context of what this is. While you're absolutely invited, please understand that there's kids there that want to play bingo. And if you're going to jump in and be really super serious about bingo.
So many jokes I could make that would. Shana says, literally read the room.
Read the room. Because because I also said, I hope that you go and you enjoy the laughter and the enthusiasm of the kids. And that's why you're there. If you want to go to family bingo in the kids club, because that's awesome, you know? But if you're there to just win bingo over a kid, like, it's probably not.
So Kevin says that's when you're allowed to let your kids run into them on the Lido. Allow or encourage? So
when the person argued back with me, I did say.
So you're saying you got into a fight?
No, it was. I only made 2 comments, and I didn't get engaged. I didn't engage too much, but I did reply back once, because when they replied back, I did say, if it were family and friends bingo in the bar at happy hour, family and friends bingo at the bar, would you feel the same way if kids were there? Because it's called family and friends bingo. So if you're going to make the argument for family bingo in the kids club, you better make the same argument for family and friends bingo at happy hour in the bar and allow kids to be there. So, I mean, as long as we're on the same page there, then we're cool.
Chris says we do. Everybody else said no, they wouldn't attend, but Chris said they went to the kids club on Holland and won a free cruise. So you beat all those kids up and took a free cruise. Now I have a question.
Fantastic.
On Holland America, is the kids club, is that like anyone under 55?
No, that's awesome.
No, I know I'm twisting his words here, but no, that is awesome. At the expense of making a joke, Chris. But yeah, no, that's really awesome. So speaking of winning that jackpot, other things that you can do. Kevin says I stole his joke. Well, it's my live stream, so I'm allowed to do that, Kevin. Sorry. So, so speaking of that, I mean, one of the other things that you can do on a cruise ship, unless you're on Disney, is you can head down to the casino. And
love the casino. So speaking of bingo,
Julie will show you how to give all of your money to the cruise line, just with a few rolls of the dice.
I haven't rolled dice in forever.
That's the first step in the. Never mind. Chris said under 45. Kids club is under 45 in Holland America. I just missed it.
I haven't rolled dice in forever. I haven't rolled dice since last time I rolled dice. I was with you, and it was like eons ago.
Are we? I'm afraid to ask this question.
Oh gosh,
I'm afraid to ask this question.
November.
But are we rolling
Freedom.
dice?
Yes.
Are we rolling dice on Freedom?
Guys, can we have like a craps party on Freedom? We're doing a slot poll.
We tried to have.
We are totally doing a slot poll.
We tried to have a craps party on our last group cruise. It lasted like 4 minutes. And everybody who went was down $100. We're like, great.
Those aren't fun ones when you're out like super fast. Dana, we won the most on Julie's thought poll of the 3 to 5 we participated in. Hey,
is that
me,
18,
Julie?
18 cents? Was that the 18?
No, we was like I feel like we walked away with like $5 or something. I don't know. We're gonna pick a good one this time though, and I can't wait. And I'm in for whatever you guys want. So we're gonna get that all organized.
Shana,
I'm thinking that's going to be the first sea day.
The craps party was not on Anthem. It was on, what was the craps party on? Was that on the last? That was on Oasis 2.0.
I have no idea. I don't know. Anyway, so casino is a lot of fun. Definitely, you can get some great, cruise deals, and win some cruises, and I don't know if it's win, but
Denise did great last
lose your money, but win a cruise.
I donated, so hopefully, Chris, you got that. Hopefully, Denise will be getting that cruise offer for a free cruise, and hopefully, she decides to bring you with her.
Chris, you don't know how many times we've mentioned you guys for this November. We keep saying, "Oh, we wish you guys were with us." So what about the spa?
So spa is not something that we've done a lot of. So let us know. Do you like the spa on the ships? What is your favorite thing to do in this? Do you get a massage, thermal suite? Most of the ships do have a full service spa.
Oh yeah. They have everything from their saunas and their salt rooms, and that was definitely massages and manis and pedis and facials, and definitely really amazing stuff. They will always try to upsell you. I'm not gonna, let's not joke about that. I mean, that's definitely happening. They're gonna try to sell you products, but you can get a really good treatment. And if you go to some of their like spa, like they do like a sales pitchy thing where you can show up and like they'll do a raffle and they'll try to sell you whatever. You can get discounts. Yeah, so
So let's see. Shayna says she's willing to try craps. So maybe we include a little craps night on Freedom.
Shayna, if you've never played,
maybe we'll do a little. Maybe we'll do a.
Listen, we'll at least do an intro. We'll show you what it is. You can play with. We'll play, or you can play, or we'll both play.
Everybody can bring some money, and we'll call it craps.
Oh crap! No, I love craps because it's such a team game. Everybody plays together, like everybody's on the same team. I've been trying to get
except
my
for
parents.
That one
Mom, are you still in the chat? I've been trying to get my parents.
Except for that one lady on the vloggers cruise.
Yeah, don't play the don't pass line.
No, don't do that.
We don't like that.
No.
Nobody likes the don't pass person.
Listen, I know the odds are better. I know.
But nobody likes the don't pass person.
Don't be that person. Don't be that person.
Be part of the group. Be part of cheer.
Lose your money with everybody else.
Cheer everybody on.
So Jean says, no enemies. Of course, no enemies. No, you're in a safe zone here. You're amongst friends. The last two cruises in NCL and late night karaoke and the White Hot Party based around kids. I'm trying celebrity. Love children, but it has to be. But now, Jean,
I love your comment.
Jean won some onboard credit on the last live stream, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. So, Celebrity is running a pretty decent sale if you want to do the included drinks and stuff with that. So
let's talk about your comment.
Reach out to us. We'll get you hooked up with that.
I love your comment because we say this all the time. Like last year, we went on Anthem. It was Jersey week. There was a lot of kids on that cruise. There are certain times
even too many kids for me.
Of year if a number of kids are going to be an issue for you, which there's always places to go on the ship where you can kind of like whatever. But like you said, like they should the kids be in the nightclub at like 1 o'clock in the morning? Absolutely not. They should not be there. That said, I mean, I think there's whatever. But my point is there's a cruise line and there's a cruise ship and there's like things to do on every cruise ship for everybody. So yeah, pick your line, pick what works for you. And because there's just as many cruise lines with people with kids that have a great time because then the kids are entertained with their friends too.
Jason says the last time he played craps, he was on a school bus in elementary school. I learned quickly to keep my lunch money. So, Jason, we're going to do a little, I can guarantee you, listen, no promises, but I promise you that the Carnival Sunrise will have some casino time. I'm pretty confident of that. There may even
and you can partake or you can cheer on.
There may even be a wrestling match or two. Matt says he turns 39 tomorrow, and AARP
happy birthday!
Isn't too far away.
Happy birthday!
Everybody say happy birthday to Matt.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Matthew. Happy birthday to you. All right. So now
we'll have to get you a cake or something.
Totally sure we're going to completely get flagged for that on YouTube.
Yeah, he's probably. Yeah.
So. No. So okay, I want to go. So we talk about shows, trivia, spa, casino.
Well, that's a good one. We never do that.
I know. That's why I added it to my list.
Well, you're running out of time, so we'll talk about it.
Well, you want me to go to that? I was going to talk about let's just hit dining. You know, like something to do on the ships is to explore explore the different dining venues, and it could be quick fare, it could be counter service, it could be sit down, it could be really specialty, it could be chef's table. There's so many different versions and different ways to experience dining on a cruise ship. So some people really I do want to get back on Utopia so we can experience the train. We did the railway. We were not able to do the Royal Railway, but that's something really cool. There's just neat and fun venues. Some of them are upcharged, some of them are not, but dining in itself on a cruise ship is an experience.
I mean,
think
there's
hands
so
down.
many options. I mean, look at some of the new Norwegian ships with the indulged food hall. So many different options in there. Smaller bites so you can try different things.
Yep.
The newer Royal Caribbean ships where they have your park cafe, some of the different grab and go options. Even your Izumi in the park where you grab your sushi.
I love that, and Carnival has street eats.
Oh
I
my
love
gosh.
that, and then the new
That's what I
Icon
was thinking
has
of,
the
Icon. The
Aquadome
Market.
where it's very similar to street eats. But what I like about street eats on Carnival is that they switch up the menu every day, and Royal doesn't. And you guys, I know everybody always says that we're heavily weighted to Royal. It just happens to be what we've been sailing most on recently. We're really not. We're non-denominational, truly, because we do love all the lines. But I really give it to Carnival for that street eats. I love their street eats.
Who wants Julie to post a non-denominational cruiser T-shirt?
I will do that. It's happening. Let's talk about before I get to well, yeah, sure, whatever. I'll go here and then I'll go there because we never go to the art auction.
No, we don't.
And I love the art on the cruise ships, guys.
Who's bought a piece of art on a cruise ship? Has anybody bought a piece of art?
I'm going to. I can't wait to buy a piece of art on a cruise ship because there's a lot of I always see things that I like.
Was that an AI generated image of me? What are you doing on your phone? It's
That's what I was trying to do. Okay, so if for anybody who's still here, the thumbnail, I was trying to change the face of the guy to Brian's face. And I have a bunch of pictures on my phone of him, and it wasn't working, so that's why it's not Brian. But it was funny. Oh, but can I show him this one?
Maybe don't show it. Maybe make him go to the community group for that one.
All right, I'll give you a really flash image. Okay, now you go to the community group for that.
They're all going to rewind and pause it.
That's okay. That's okay. Come to the community group. You'll see it even funnier. Wait, what were we talking
Chris
about?
just said our first time kept asking if they had to pay. First timers kept asking if they had to pay for extras at dinner or grab and go food. And you know what? The answer is sometimes. There's a lot of things that are on the ship that are included. There's a lot of things that are on the ship that are not included, and it's designed that way. So
I had a couple different favorite pictures the last cruise I was on when I walked through the art gallery, and I can't wait to buy art on a cruise ship because there's so many pieces that I really do like. And when you go to the art auction, they pass around champagne, they pass around drinks, and they're a lot of fun. But we're not there yet because
I think I have to stay.
We're buying the kids milkshakes instead of buying art.
I think
once we get past that, then we'll be able to buy the art. But I saw these two ones and I had to take pictures of them because I loved them. I don't know if you guys can see it.
Chris says he bought a piece of art.
Did you?
Just won't let him go there anymore.
It's not coming in clear, but those are a bunch of lemons hanging they're in a martini glass, like it's a hot tub. And they're also drinking another martini. And then this one is olives hanging out in the martini glass. I just loved them. I just thought these were so fun. But there were so many other really, really, really cool pieces of art. Guys, I have so many pictures to post from my last cruise last week, and I haven't done any of them yet. So I'm going to do that this week for sure.
So Kev says, my Julie would be happy with a champagne bar on the ship. So you're going to be really looking forward to the Icon class ships that actually have a champagne bar called Bubbles.
And do you know I never got one drink there?
Central Park.
I know. I don't.
Well, it's because they only really serve like champagne and champagne drinks, and that wasn't what we were on at the point that we walked through.
Yeah, we were just busy working. So But honestly, a lot of our cruises right now do turn into work.
Yeah, but so in other words, so all we're really saying is that with the bad weather coming, with the hurricanes coming, with unrest in Haiti, with all sorts of reasons that you might miss your port, that you might get stuck doing a different itinerary, don't fret that you're stuck on your ship. because there is so many things to do, and we've barely only scratched the surface of it in this last hour.
Yeah.
Of things to do. So if you want to know,
real quick, as we're wrapping things up, if anybody wants to pop in the chat something else that they like to do or they really look forward to on a cruise ship that we didn't touch on, because we didn't touch on even a lot of times we talk about things like the activities for the kids, like the roller coasters, the ropes courses, the flow riders, the rock climbing.
He bought that for Denise, the olive martini glass.
Yeah, really? Oh, that's awesome. It's so cool. Yeah, it's really cool, isn't it?
So, cruising is about, here it is. That's the comment of the night. Here we go. Kev, you always have a habit of doing that. Cruising is about going with the flow, and the journey is your destination.
That's
absolutely
right. You got it.
And that's why November's cruise is called the Journey to Freedom Cruise.
Journey to Freedom.
And so Tony says he loves the Crazy Quest.
Grab the, I know we already showed it, but I'm going to show it again. Our shirt, yeah.
So Tony says he loves the Crazy Quest. Crazy Quest is definitely a fun little
Crazy Quest is a lot of fun. Hunt. It can get a little crazy. So there's the front of our Freedom shirt.
Chris loves the water slides. I love the water slides especially. Kevin says, "Don't stop believing." We definitely will not stop believing.
And there's the back.
Join.
Check it out, guys. How cool is that?
So join
Yours
us.
truly definitely designed that whole thing. So. I like it. This is my favorite one that we've done. This one's a good one. I like it.
Sugar says, "You still cruising? Good and bad. You always have a hot tub." Absolutely. Good night, Will G. I see you're heading out. But yeah, guys. So I'm telling you, you still got a chance to join us in 28 days. It'll be a nice. It'll be a nice way to do it. If you're with us in 28 days and you haven't ordered your group shirt yet,
Fort Lauderdale.
Do it.
Labadee.
Because it's going to take some time to print.
Yeah, Grand Cayman.
And we're going to wear them on embarkation.
We have private excursions going on. We have all kinds of stuff. We're doing a resort in Jamaica. So we got lots of stuff going on. An amazing ship. We're going to be doing our slot pulls, and we're going to be doing our scavenger hunts, and we're going to be doing our other activities that we like to do. And we're going to be promoting all this other stuff that you guys can do on a ship. And you know what? The other one that I was going to talk about that I didn't even get to was like the live music. We kind of mentioned it in the beginning. We absolutely love our live music. Every night we end every night with live music, and we end every night with pizza.
Absolutely.
On no matter what ship we're on, unless it's Norwegian, then we end it with a burger and fries. Because
well, that's what I have. But I tell you this. So, guys, next week I want everybody to wish Julie a bon voyage because Julie will not be with us next week. So, you know what? I think I'm going to take the week off.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to. I will be back on the seas next Sunday. So,
Gene, we're leaving from Fort Lauderdale. So we're leaving from.
We'll be leaving from Fort Lauderdale.
So. Next week, we will not be live as Julie will be back on Symphony of the Seas with her next cruise with
I'll be with Autism of the Seas.
So wish her the best with that.
I love that.
When she gets back.
And I can't wait to see some of my new crew friends because I was just on. So they're still on. So I can't wait to see my Lacey and my Raj and Tim and Ted and Al was my cabin steward. So guys, I'll be back.
Kev says, take some time. I give you my blessing. So as you all know, a lot of times I work down a lot of the professional football events. So while Julie is sailing, I'll be there's a couple games that I'll be working. So as much as I'd love to take that night off, Kevin, I appreciate you giving me the blessing to take the night off. There will not be a night off, unfortunately. So it'll be a night off from here.
Just text him and he'll send you pictures of Pink on stage.
Yeah, that was a weird one. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining us. If there's anything we missed, make sure you drop it in the comments of the video so that way whoever watches this on the replay can get your opinions too. We appreciate it.
Please join our community page if you haven't already. Check out our TikTok. Watch our videos. Check out our Instagram. And
until then,
we'll see you on the seas.